Ciao. Welcome to Open the Shoulders Day here in the yoga studio. So today you will need a strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, a belt, a tie, something like that will work. So we're going to start down on the floor, legs nice and wide. This shows better. So only be comfortable, okay? Sit bones are grounded, heels are grounded, and feel the energy coming back into the groin. Sitting up nice and tall. Take the arms out to a T. Take a nice big full breath and a nice exhale. Take the left arm up behind you, right arm down underneath, bending the elbows. And your arms are reaching towards each other, but not touching and not touching the back. Inhale back out. Exhale, opposite side. Left arm under, right arm top, reaching towards each other, but not touching. Inhale out, feel the toes straight up from the heels. Exhale, reaching, nice tall neck. Inhale out, heels pulling in towards the groin. Exhale, back to center, and exhale here. Out to the T, and one more time. Okay, let that go. Come on into your table position. Before you get down into your table, I want to show you what the hand position for table, for down dog, anything like that when your hands are on the mat. I want pressure through each of the ball mount of the fingers, the base of the fingers. Base of the palm is always there. Then curve your fingers a little bit, and each little fingertip is also pressing into the mat. So you're using this, and each of your fingertips to distribute the weight of yourself on the mat. So think of that hand position while you're down there. Here you are, finding that position in your nice long table. On an inhale, take cow, tail is up, and heart reaches to the front. On the exhale, round the spine, push the ground away for cat. Inhale, tail up, like a wave, you're finding the heart opening, and exhale, round the spine. Tune into that hand position. Inhale, out, and exhale, rounding. Come into your neutral table and take the left arm long and the right leg long. Find your breath here. Inhale up and exhale, elbow to knee or even slightly past it and crunch in the center. Inhale, reach, push out of that bottom hand. Exhale. Inhale, reach, try to keep the back nice and straight. Exhale, tap. And inhale, reach, take a breath here. And set that down. Switch it out. Right arm, left leg, extend it out, find a nice long neck. Navel to spine. Inhale long, exhale, elbow to knee or slightly past it for a tiny little twist. Inhale out, exhale in, keep back nice and straight. Inhale out, let the face relax. And exhale, tap. Inhale out, reach long and take it down to the mat. Tuck the toes, take it back, downward facing dog. You're in your dog. Find that hand position we talked about. Knees can be as bent as you like. Stretch it out, your first dog, maybe you pedal, maybe you sway. Whatever feels good, stretch it out. Then come into a stationary dog.
Take the heels high and walk yourself to the front of the mat. Feet hip width distance. Inhale. Grab the shins. Pull up on that shin skin for a half lift. Exhale. Take the fold. Push through the feet up to the sky. Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, hands. Come to heart center. So instead of a regular sun salute, we're going to do a little different warm up. Make sure your feet are hip width distance, just like we found those points in your hand. Find them in your feet. Find every ball mountain in your feet. Find the place between your feet and the middle of your, between the base of your toes and the middle of your heel. Toes reaching to the front. Find the energy from the feet into the pelvic floor, from the pelvic floor down into the feet, from the base of the spine into the base of the head, through the crown of the head. Energy from the shoulders down into the fingertips, and fingertips back up into the shoulders. On an inhale, arms high. Exhale, sink into chair, Utkatasana. So you should be able to see your toes. Tuck the tail under. So feel like you're tucking that tail under, and also hug navel into spine. Inhale here, exhale, sink into your chair. Next time we'll go a little differently, but we're gonna find the positions here. Exhale, down to the floor, knees are bent, sweep the floor, and then inhale, arms behind you, palms up for a half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the floor again if that's possible. Up into your chair, think of that tail being tucked. Can you see your toes? Sink it in. Inhale up to the sky. Maybe hands touch, maybe a little back bend. And take it to heart center. Here we go, inhale up. Exhale, chair, hug navel to spine. Inhale, reach with the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reaching, half lift. Exhale, bend knees, sweep floor. Inhale, back to your chair. Exhale, sink into chair. Inhale to the sky. And hands to the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, chair. Inhale, heart reaches. Exhale, fold. Inhale, palms up behind, half lift, shoulders together. Exhale, sweep floor. Inhale up. Exhale, sink it in. Inhale, back bend that feels comfortable to you, and exhale to the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, chair. Inhale, reaching with the heart. Exhale, belly to thighs. Inhale, reach behind. Exhale, sweep it down. Inhale, chair. Sink it in. Remember that tail is under. Inhale, up. And hands to heart. A couple more times. Inhale. Exhale, chair. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, float to the bottom. Inhale, into your chair. Exhale, sink it in. Inhale, back bend. Hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, chair. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, folding. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, sweeping the floor. Into your chair, feel that energy in your legs, sink it in. Up to the sky, and hands to heart center. Let the hands relax at the side. This is a really nice warm up. If you have only a few minutes and want to just get your body going, this is a really nice warm up to do. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale to the floor. Take the left foot back, coming up into high crescent. So that back heel is lifted. You're right lined up with the middle of the toes, the ankle, the knee, the hip. Check in on the hips. Are they squared to the front? Arms arms up to the sky, and I want you to push into the ceiling. So push with your palms up into the ceiling. Let the shoulder blades go down the back. Find a long, long leg in the back, pulling out of the inner thigh, reaching to the front of the room. Take your hands to heart center. Your feet should be about hip width distance. You can always take them a little farther apart if that's better for you. Inhale up and exhale. Tap elbow to knee. Inhale back to center. Twist heart open to the right. Exhale, elbow taps knee. Take your time. Go slowly. Inhale here, twisting heart open. Exhale. Back to center. And one more time. And this time we will land. Either keep elbow over knee or maybe open the arms wide. Take that right hip back in space. Release the shoulders. Breathing. How much can you reach over that top shoulder without taking the shoulder blade with it? If your hands are apart, take them together. Look down. Take the back foot to meet the front foot, so you're in twisted chair. Once again, look over that top shoulder, if that's comfortable. And look down. Left foot goes to the back. Frame the front foot. Take a vinyasa, or as always, skip it. Go to dog, or take rest. Take a breath in your dog. Find that hand position. Sit bones up to the sky. Inner armpit up to the sky. Long, long legs. Long, long arms. Inhale. Left leg high. Exhale, forward and through for your high crescent on this side. So find that nice alignment. Toes, ankle, knee, hip. Hips align, back heel up, and back heel right over the middle of the toes. Sink it in and take the palms pushing up into the sky, but let the shoulder blades slide down the back. Take hands to heart center. Inhale here, turn heart open to the left and exhale. Elbow to knee. Come back up. And turn heart open. Exhale. Elbow to knee. Inhale up. Exhale. Elbow knee. And one more time. Heart turning. Elbow to knee. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you open the arms wide. Take belly to thigh. Take navel to the spine is what I meant to say. Navel to spine. Shoulder blades still falling down the back. Take that left hip back in space. And if the hands are separated, bring them back to heart center. Look down, back foot comes to meet the front. Try to keep those knees lined up with each other as much as possible, parallel. Go back to looking over the top shoulder. Look down, right foot steps back. Frame the front foot, vinyasa. Take your time in your vinyasas. Or take your time in your rest. You can always take an open mouth whenever you need to release any extra energy. Think of the eye of the elbow going in towards each other. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, forward and through warrior two. So spin that back heel down. You want heel to heel alignment. Torso straight up out of those hips. And whatever angle angle your hips are at, that's the angle of your back foot. So if my hips are pointing this way, my back foot is also pointing exactly that way. Arms out to a T. And take the thumb inside the other finger. So you're making a light little fist. Thumb goes inside the other fingers. Reach with those light fists there. Reach, reach, reach. Feel the energy of the legs coming together and up, out of the crown of the head. Let the hand position go. Inhale, straight front leg, reverse triangle, reach with that top arm back. I like the back hand down the leg instead of behind the back. Inhale up into center, arms to a T. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, reach forward, front forearm inside of that front thigh. Rotate the heart open. If this just really doesn't work for you, you can always take a block inside. Otherwise, push with that forearm into the front thigh in order to help you rotate the heart open. You try to be inside 2 pieces of glass here. How skinny can you make that profile? How much can you relax the shoulder blades down the back? Take navel to spine. Where is the neck? Is it comfortable? If it's not comfortable looking up, take it looking down. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Tiny bend in the front knee so you're not blocking that front knee. Bend the front knee. Reverse warrior. Reach with the top hand to the back of the room. Front knee stays bent. Front elbow on the front thigh. And slowly take the top arm to reach the front of the room. Extended side angle. Enjoy that incredibly long line from the edge of the back foot out the fingertips. And push up out of that bottom arm. Don't let yourself sink down into it. Push up out of it. Rotate the top hand, palm behind you. So the thumb is going to the ceiling. Keep breathing. Maybe you take the top hand behind you for a half bind. Take that shoulder open. That feels so good. If you have a full bind, feel free to take it. Front hand goes behind and clasp the hands. If you try something and it doesn't feel good, always just go back. If you have the bind, let it go. Slowly straighten the front leg. Turn to face the side of your mat, feet parallel. Heels out just a little bit. Inhale, up to the sky and exhale. Take the fold, forward fold. Now here you can walk the hands forward. You can just let yourself hang. But do keep energy out of the balls of the feet all the way up through the sit bone so your legs are engaged. Head and neck hang. And swivel, frame the front foot, take vinyasa or not. Where's your hand position? In those hands while you're taking your vinyasa. Vinyasa can be up dog or cobra. Your chaturanga can be regular or knees to the floor. Take what works for you. From your dog, inhale, left leg high, exhale, forward and through. For your warrior 2 on this side. So check it out. Are you heel to heel aligned? Is that knee, hip, ankle right in line? Okay, my hips are facing like this, so that means my back foot is exactly facing like that too. Arms out to a T. Place that thumb inside, wrap the other fingers around it, and reach them to the outside. Nice big breaths here. Release the toes, they don't need to work. But feel like that scissoring action in between the legs is coming up into the torso, through the crown of the Reach with those arms, reach, 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 reach. Let the hand position go. Inhale, straight front leg, reverse triangle. Back hand is just slightly back, down the back leg. Inhale to center. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, reach forward. And that front arm goes inside the front thigh. So rotate the heart open. Tiny bend in that front knee. Or maybe you have a block if this just doesn't work for you. Feel like you're coming up out of that bottom hip. Arms are basically in a T. Again, spread the fingers wide. Take the neck long. Navel to spine. Slowly bend the front knee, reverse warrior, reach for the back of the room. And going into extended side angle front arm on that front thigh. Maybe you take that same hand position, maybe not. Front or top arm reaches to the front of the room. Feel that glorious line. Top thumb rotating towards the ceiling. Pushing up out of that bottom arm. Maybe you're looking up. Maybe not if that doesn't feel good. Chin in. Stay here. Or maybe top arm wraps behind you to help release that shoulder. Maybe you take the full bind and bottom hand comes under to grab the other hand. Just a choice. If you have the bind, let it go. Slowly straighten front leg. Turn your face along the edge of your mat, feet parallel. Heels out just a little. This time take the hands at the waist and pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back on the hips. And then take the fold. Here again, you can take blocks if you like. You can come up on fingertips. You can just hang. But do keep that energy in the legs. Tiny bend in the knees so you're not overextending. Swivel, frame the front foot. Take a vinyasa. Or not. Couple breaths. Then come down to the knees. Clasp the hands, elbows, or shoulder width distance. And walk the feet back, tuck the toes. Come into low plank. So find yourself here, maybe wiggle around a little. Am I really in the middle? Is my back as straight as I feel it can be? Push out of the elbows. Take the elbows, try to rip the mat in two with the elbows. Rotate the inner thighs in towards each other and up into the torso. Neck is long. Slowly walk the feet forward for dolphin pose. So knees are bent. You're trying to take the heart through the arms as much as possible. Head is relaxed. Maybe walk the right foot slightly closer. Take the left foot up into the sky as straight as possible. And then just pulse the bottom heel down towards the floor a little bit. Be gentle with yourself. Just pulsing it, slow pulse down to the floor. And switch it out. Left foot down, right foot up. Keep pushing out of the elbows and pulse that bottom heel towards the floor. Feel like you're rotating your shoulders to the outside. And feet down, walk it back to low plank. Just for a breath, take navel to spine. Find that energy, knees down, hips down, and take a breath. Take rest. either forehead, on arms, or cheek to the mat. Whatever feels good to you. Big toes touch and heels flare out to the outside. Okay, it's time for our strap. So, find your strap, you're still on your belly. Hopefully it's grabbable. So you can see I'm going to grab my strap and then wrap my hands around it. The whole goal is to get the strap on the bottom of my pinky because I'm going to be using my hands to pull myself, and it's nice to have a slidey texture. So here you are laid out on your mat, big toes touch, push into the floor. The tops of the feet are pushing on the floor, your thighs are up off the ground. Inhale, pull yourself, arms straight, and exhale. Elbows land. On the inhale, the heels come towards the buttocks and take the hands up by the ears. Exhale, slowly set it back down and lay yourself out. Push into the ground with the feet, thighs lifted. Inhale, pull that strap closer. Exhale, elbows down. Inhale, heels to butt, and exhale. Lay it back out. Inhale, energy in those legs. Pull it in. Exhale, elbows land. Inhale, arms bent, knees bent. Exhale, slowly take it down. Push through the foot. Straight arms. And exhale. Inhale. Reaching and exhale. Slowly back down one more time. Inhale. And elbows. Knees bent. And exhale. Slide it out. Set the strap aside for a second, either forehead on arms or cheek to the mat. Okay, we are warmed up for Dhanurasana, bow pose. So normally for bow, you take a hand and clasp the ankles. If it's possible for you today, I want you to take the hand, put the thumb up, and take the inside of the ankle with the thumb up. If that does not feel good, don't take it. Take the outside. Otherwise, if you can, thumb up and take the inside. So find whichever, bend the knees, clasp the ankles, in whichever style works for you. Hollow out the bed. And then inhale. Kick the feet up into the hands. Feel the shoulder blades coming together and down the back. Feet kicking into the hands, let the feet and the energy of the legs work for you to help pull you up. Relaxing those shoulders together and down the back like the heart open, faces relaxed. Knees trying to stay with distance. And slowly let that go. Rest the forehead or cheek to the mat and bring the big toes to touch heels to the outside to release the sacrum. Maybe an open mouth. Okay. Hands by the shoulders. Feet pushing into the ground, but hands up off the mat. Just a baby cobra to help neutralize. Then hands down, tuck the toes, take it back. Down dog, just to stretch it out. Find your hand position in your dog. Let the sacrum fall into the front body. Nice long arms. Okay, knees down, swing the legs to one side or the other. And your strap again, going into Gomukhasana. So, Gomukhasana. Put the right knee under and left knee on top. If this doesn't work, get rid of it and put one in front of the other. If this does work, great. If possible, you want the legs to be out in a straight-ish line. Sit bones are grounded. If that doesn't work, you can also pull the heels back in. Or just take one knee in front. Never sit in pain and call it yoga. Poses will never open up to you if you're forcing them. So always take where it feels right to you. There's always a place for the right work. So put that strap over your right shoulder. Find yourself in the middle. Arms up to a T. And then that right arm goes behind, right elbow down, left elbow down, left elbow down and right elbow up. And grab your strap. You want the elbows to be coming in towards the midline, but away from each other. So elbows toward the midline, but pulling away from each other. Grabbing that strap wherever feels comfortable, keeping yourself straight torso. Making sure the neck is just an extension of the torso. How much can you pull those elbows apart from each other? Feel them coming in towards the ears, but away from the heart. If you're feeling fine here, take a little forward fold. Do not round the back. You want to find the back bend in the forward fold. So that means we keep our little bit of a curve on the lower spine. This protects our torso. This protects our lower spine. Neck long. This is just a small back bend for most of us, so don't worry about trying to get too far. Nice deep breaths. Can you find more space in your shoulders? Can you relax into the pose? Let the shoulders relax. And slowly sit back up and let the arms go. Take the feet out. Switch the strap over to the other side. And this time, left knee under, right knee on top. Once again, take it in front if it doesn't feel good on top. Out to T. If that feels okay, find the sit bones as equally grounded as works for you. Strap over that left shoulder. Arms out to a T. Right arm goes down. Left arm goes up. Find that strap, or maybe you just reach for the other hand, whatever works for you. So remember, elbows towards the midline and away from each other. Is the neck long? Is the face relaxed? A little bit of awareness in the feet too. So you're pushing through the bottom of the feet and flexing the toes back towards you. Nice tall energy out of the crown of the head, and maybe that little bit of forward fold with a nice straight back. Does that help you get any more space in the shoulder blades? Always keeping your nice, even, long breaths. Can you breathe through the back of the heart? Can you let those shoulders release? Slowly release the hands, come back to upright. Slowly take the legs back straight. And set the strap aside. I'll turn sideways, just make things a little easier. Feet on the floor, knees bent, and slowly come on down to the mat. So, forgive me if I roll my mat around here. I think I'll still be okay. Yep. So, we are on our mat, feet hip width distance, knees bent. You can take the arms out to a T. Okay. And simple twist if it feels okay to you. Take the right knee on top of the left, squeeze it in, and slowly let that fall over to the left. If that doesn't feel good, you can just stack the knees. So whatever feels right. Arms out to a T, palms up. Maybe you look over to the right side, maybe not. Only take what feels good. Let yourself sink into this simple twist. Chin in, neck long. Shoulders relaxed. Slowly squeeze that back into the center, unwind, and other side. Left knee on top of right, squeeze it in, and let it fall over to the right. Maybe you look over to the left. Relax the face. Relax the jaw. Bring those knees into center. Make sure your hips are centered. And then bring the legs up to the sky. Happy baby. Traditionally, arms go inside and you grab the outside of the foot. If that doesn't feel good, take anywhere along the legs that feel good. Otherwise, maybe inside, and the elbows help push the knees out in space. Nice, relaxed back, relaxed shoulders, relaxed face. Maybe a little energy of pushing the feet into the hands and the hands down into the feet, but just a little. You're doing your last relaxing pose here. Nice wide heart. And slowly take the feet back in towards each other and set yourself up for Shavasana. So, nice and long on the mat. Maybe you need a blanket. If your forehead is lower than your chin, get yourself a pillow because you want your chin to be lower than your forehead. So check in, take a pillow under your head if that feels good. Palms up, settle in your own time. Relax the forehead, relax the ears. Let the shoulders be gentle on the mat, the collarbones relaxed, open. Arms heavy on the earth. Hips heavy on the earth. Heels heavy on the earth. And everything else is light. letting go of any ujjayi breath. Maybe concentrating on the natural breath. Maybe a mantra. But keep your center here with you. Where else can you let go? If you can, spend more time here in Shavasana, you will reap more benefits. I know people have busy lives, so we will come out. Wiggle hands and feet. Take arms up above the head and toes. Reaching to the front, found that hollow space in the middle. And bring the knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze, roll over to whatever side is comfortable for you at the moment in your space. Let yourself take a breath here. Head on the arm. The gravity of the earth has you. Head coming last. Top hand gently pushes into the earth. Top leg reaches out long. And slowly come on up into a seated position. You can always take height. Hands to heart center. The light and life in me honors the light and life in you. Namaste. Ciao.